On Apple Valley News now at 6, it is weather you can hear. Wild winds whipped through our region today. The wind will die down but return later this week. Stacey Lee is tracking your First Alert forecast. And we are live in Richland, where right now the city is holding a reception for the two finalists who want to become the next chief of police.
This is Apple Valley News now at 6 on your side.
We begin with developing news. Stevens Pass is closed in both directions this hour due to high winds, poor visibility, and heavy snow. The closure extends from milepost 58.5 to milepost 80. These images are from WashDOT cameras that show just how bad the visibility has been this evening. There is currently no estimated time for reopening and no detour available. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling. Now to Snoqualmie Pass, where a mix of snow and rain have been falling this evening. The road is bare and wet with compact snow and ice in places. Closer to home, you may have had to dodge a few tumbleweeds during your commute today. Tri-Cities residents saw and likely heard strong wind gusts that knocked over garbage bins and blew debris around. A few wind-related electrical outages were reported throughout Benton and Franklin counties today, with many customers affected in the East Kennewick and Findlay areas. If you encounter downed power lines, make sure you stay well clear of them and call 911 and the utility company. Let's go outside right now. As mentioned, we've endured powerful wind gusts and blustery conditions throughout the day. The wind is expected to die down but return on Thursday. Stacey Lee has more details in her First Alert forecast.
Good Tuesday evening. Well, we've had those strong gusty winds. They continue tonight. We could see some scattered showers through the area, blizzard conditions in the mountains, and those temperatures are about to plummet. That high wind advisory will expire tomorrow at 10, but the winds are not going to be done with us. They're going to be returning on Thursday. Here's that weather pattern, what we're seeing over the next couple of days. The brunt of that storm will wrap up tonight. We'll get a little bit of a break as it moves down to the south. Oregon, though, is going to get hit pretty good with some substantial snow in the Oregon Cascades. But for now, that blizzard warning in place till tomorrow morning. 18 to 24 inches of snow that's going to cross the Cascade Mountains, 6 to 20 in the blues. So again, driving could be difficult to impossible over the next couple of days. So want to take it very easy out there. Temperatures overnight tonight starting to cool. We were rather warm last night, but that cold front has moved in. We'll be below freezing in the foothills of the Blues, just barely above freezing in the Tri-Cities, and will be chilly tonight in the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. I'll get to more details in your First Alert full weather forecast. Back to you.
Happening right now, the city of Richland is giving people the opportunity to meet the two finalists hoping to become the next police chief. Apple Valley News Now's Alyssa Warner joins us live in Richland. Alyssa, what do we know about the candidates?
Hi, Jill. Well, before I get to that, I'm just going to say I'm talking pretty quietly because the event has gotten underway and I don't want to be too disruptive. We've still got people coming in to Richland City Hall here. So what we've learned about the candidates, there are two. After Police Chief Bridget Clary announced that she was stepping down, the city started its search. She has stepped down at the beginning of the year. The deputy chief is now taking over the position interim right now. The two finalists that could be the next police chief are Matthew Brown from Port Orchard. He's currently the chief in Port Orchard right now, and then Dan Christman, who is the police chief over in Selah right now. Both of them have extensive law enforcement backgrounds, so they bring a lot of experience to this potential competition. It's been a busy day for these guys today. They got to tour the city, they had some final interviews, they toured the police department, and now they're getting a chance to meet the public. So that is happening again here at Richland City Hall this evening from 6 up until 7:30. So if you have a chance, come on down, meet them, get to hear what their thoughts are for the future of policing in Richland. We'll be here this evening to bring you any updates from the event tonight. But for right now, Jill, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Alyssa. Governor Inslee gave his 11th and final State of the State today in Olympia and took time out of the speech to praise the city of Pasco and its police department on the Southeast Regional Academy for Law Enforcement. The governor says the state needs more police officers and hopes his budget will bring in more state troopers and forensic scientists. He also wants an organized retail theft task force to help businesses. He says the state has removed barriers when it comes to training law enforcement thanks to the programs at Pasco's Southeast Regional Academy. A special guest at the State of the State is Pasco officer Claudia Fuentes, who was able to raise her family while getting the training she needed for a career in law enforcement.
Because we invested in these training centers, Officer Fuentes got to go home from the academy, and because of that resource, the people of Pasco are safer. Thank you, Claudia, what you're doing. Congratulations on your career.
Inslee also says the state of Washington is leading the way on climate action, reproductive freedom, and is a top state for businesses. Inslee has said he will not seek a fourth term as governor. The Hermiston City Council approved 4 measures during their meeting last night aimed at adding police officers while not raising residents' taxes. The city needs to cover a $924,000 budget gap. The measures include reducing the street maintenance budget and materials and services fund. The council opted to increase the transient room tax on hotels within city limits from 8% to 9% for $100,000 in additional yearly revenue. The council updated planning department fees based on inflation and cost increases for a projected increase of $80,000 per year. It also created a law enforcement staffing fee that will go on all city utility bills to raise $360,000 per year. The council says a $125,000 federal grant for police funding will help the city nearly cover the budget shortfall while adding 3 police officers. The city voted to table an ordinance that would create a business licensing fee. It will take up that matter later. An annual event that raises money for the Special Olympics in the Tri-Cities has been postponed. According to the local Special Olympics chapter, the polar plunge that had been scheduled for this Saturday has been canceled due to extreme cold weather conditions. Organizers say they still plan to hold the event at a later date, but it will now take place on March 16th. OIC of Washington is hosting its 39th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration with a series of events leading up to MLK Day on Monday, and the theme is Replay the Dream. All week long, the Yakima School District is collecting donations for its annual Lee Padgett food drive. Thursday is the annual MLK food distribution at the Henry Beauchamp Community Center. Saturday and Sunday, the annual MLK Junior Basketball Tournament at Lewis and Clark Middle School. Registration is open now for kids K through 8 at $13 per player. And on Sunday, MLK Junior commemoration services at Central Lutheran Church.
Really, it's kind of celebrating Martin Luther King and everything that he did and bringing the community together and kind of giving back also.
And on Monday, peace walks followed by celebrations in both Toppenish and Yakima, plus a soup kitchen. We'll have all those details on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Coming up, curbing a serious problem, what the Hermiston School District is doing in about a half hour to prevent suicide. Plus, combating substance use disorder in Yakima County, the tool that a federal grant will help become a reality. And we've endured some seriously windy conditions in our region. Stacey Lee has your full first alert forecast next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Here comes Eli Young Band, live in concert.
Crazy girl, don't you know that I love you?
Friday, February 16th, Legends Casino Hotel, Toppenish. Eli Young Band.
'Cause love ain't you on the sidewalk in your New
Buy your
Jersey.
tickets now at Ticketmaster at Legends Casino Gift Shop. Don't miss Eli Young Band at Legends Casino Hotel, Toppenish.
Let's go! Put your hands together for the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. This isn't just basketball, people. This is where what just happened happens all the time. Don't miss the Harlem Globetrotters 2024 World Tour playing Toyota Center January 21st and Yakima Valley Sundome January 22nd. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/WA for tickets.
Dear All-Wheel Drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota All-Wheel Drive Sedans.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
It's that time again.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds on brand name mattress sets.
All remaining models from last year's inventory are on sale.
Here's your chance to get a comfortable, great night's sleep at up to 60% off.
Don't hesitate, or else you'll have to wait another year to take advantage of these incredible savings.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Next ET, our Jay-Z exclusive, behind the scenes of his new passion project, plus Jay's hot take on Usher's Super Bowl halftime show.
And I think he'll take his rightful place.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. Tonight, the Hermiston School District is offering a mental health session focused on suicide prevention. That's happening at Rocky Heights Elementary School from 6:30 until 7:30. If you can't make it to the school, the session is also available online in both English and Spanish, giving families some skills and resources for mental health. Hermiston Superintendent Dr. Tricia Mooney says this is an opportunity to connect with other parents and learn about some of the challenges your children may be facing.
Kids are dealing with so much more. Social media has everything is real time and very in your face at a time when there's also a higher level of anonymity. And so there are a lot of nuances and things that parents didn't deal with through their own childhood and growing up. Being a kid's different now. And so anything we can do to provide connections with families and other tools and have parents develop connections with one another. Sometimes it's about knowing someone else is struggling too, right?
The Hermiston School District is hosting a total of 6 mental health sessions over the course of this school year in partnership with the Cook Center for Human Connection. We'll have a link to previous sessions, which are available to anyone online, plus more resources for parents over on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Washington State overdose deaths increased by 35% in 2023. And while Yakima County is on the front lines of the opioid crisis, it can be difficult for people to access treatment services quickly. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell reports new state funding is helping comprehensive health care to change that.
$4 million over the next 4 years to expedite and improve access to things like medication-assisted treatment for substance use disorder.
It's such a need in this community that although most can come in same day and receive an induction, we're hitting capacity.
The outpatient clinic struggling to keep up with the demand, but with this new funding, they'll be able to staff a long-awaited walk-in clinic.
For those who have woken up and said, I can't take this anymore and I really need to see someone today.
Because if they have to wait, they often don't come back.
And this money will allow various levels of same-day access to occur the day they want it, the day that they're ready to make a change in their life.
The grant will also make sure money isn't a barrier to treatment.
People don't have to worry about payment, and that's a gift.
The goal, to have the clinic open by the beginning of February.
The other offshoot of this grant really, though, is the development of a mobile team, a physical health mobile team with peers that will also assist those who are impacted by homelessness.
A partnership with Camp Hope, where they already provide behavioral health and substance use disorder services. Now to add in physical health.
All in all, just making sure we get a good look at people and offer that holistic assessment so that we can move them towards recovery quicker.
Separately from the grant, Comprehensive Healthcare is also working on a long-term project to set up a groundbreaking behavioral health center on the Camp Hope campus that will be made out of repurposed shipping containers. They say they're currently working with the city on zoning for that project and hope to be able to start purchasing those shipping containers this summer. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've jumped on that weather roller coaster as we have multiple blizzard warnings across the Cascades and the Blues. We've upped our totals of 18 to 24 inches. Some spots of the Cascades, like the northern portion, could see up to 4 feet of snow by tomorrow or through Thursday, let's say. We're relatively clear through the Columbia Basin and the Yakima Valley. We had a few flakes up there this morning, 16 to 20 inches. And again, those strong gusty winds in the Blues. So we want to be careful. Travel could be impossible through the region. Here's our storm track on Wednesday. For the most part, it starts moving down to the south. We're going to get some heavy snow here in the Cascade Mountains. Think Hood Mountain. They're going to see maybe up to 4 to 5 feet of snow there with this system as it moves down. It will continue to move to the south, but don't worry, there's another system sitting out on the Pacific. Here's what our Futurecast is showing us tonight. Those snow showers pretty heavy down in the Columbia River Gorge as well, around the Dalles area. Moving to the east, we could see a few flakes overnight tonight. Columbia Basin, mainly rain showers in the Hermiston area, Walla Walla. Pendleton, or at least east of Pendleton, will continue to see snow showers, and we could pick up a few snowflakes there as well. We'll clear out. Those gusty winds continue to move in with this system. Here's some more showers overnight, early morning hours, which could impact that commute. Definitely tomorrow morning. This is going to be tricky here across the Blue Mountains as well as the Columbia River Gorge. That system eventually stays to the south. But we've got a lot more coming. Again, those scattered showers pick up again as we have another system moving through on Thursday. That's when we're going to see those strong gusty winds pick back up in the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. Here comes some snow showers. Thursday morning, we could see some snow or school delays there for Yakima and Ellensburg as well. Even a few flakes possible in the lower elevations of the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area, and through the Pendleton region. So very active weather with that high wind advisory. That's going to expire tomorrow, but we'll probably see another one issued for Thursday. Check out these wind gusts. They're pretty wild, and it doesn't really calm down much tonight. A little bit in Walla Walla, but check out Tri-Cities. It's just going to stay windy all night long. This is tomorrow morning. It will start to calm down slightly, and then, as I said, late Wednesday into early Thursday morning, those winds pick back up, and we'll see those 30 and 40 mile an hour gusts. Not quite as strong as today, but definitely there. The other big story, of course, is the Arctic air that's coming our way. We have a big drop in our temperatures. Check that out, from 44 on Thursday down to 26. We're going to be running a good 10 to 20 or so degrees below our average for this time of year. There's those 40s. We get to the 30s by Friday, and then we stay in the teens. Those overnight lows, very chilly, will be down in the single digits in many areas. Let's plan your day tomorrow, however. It looks like we'll stay mainly dry with maybe some sun breaks in Yakima tomorrow. Same thing for the Tri-Cities. Temperatures hitting the upper 30s and mid 40s by the midday, but look for those showers and maybe some mixed precip for Walla Walla tomorrow, which could impact your morning commute and cause some either school delays or maybe closures. So we'll keep an eye on Walla Walla tomorrow morning very, very closely. So again, be safe out there. Check those past reports. Maybe just stay in the Columbia Basin or the Yakima Valley because the weather's a little bit cray-cray in the mountains. I've got more on the way. We'll get that 7-day planning forecast coming up. Back to you.
They're calling it an emergency. The Red Cross sounds the alarm on a national shortage of blood donations. Learn just how bad the problem is and how you can help next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Another year in the rear view. We take a moment to remember the winding roads on our way to carving up snow peaks, the rush to their games and family fun, last-minute road trips and sun-soaked escapes, your favorite people in the passenger seat for game nights and tailgates, and all the journeys and memories that came between. Here is to gearing up for the roads ahead. Our entire team at McCurley will be here to help you find the right vehicle for your journey and keep it running at its best for wherever this new year takes you and to get you back home again.
Find your way home in a new Subaru Crosstrek for only $299 a month from McCurley Subaru.
Have you tried to reach your internet company lately?
Your wait time will be 45 minutes.
At Washington Broadband, we have techs right here in Yakima, so you have a friend to help you through your technology issues. We even have after-hours help.
Washington Broadband, how can I help you?
In this difficult time when every other business is raising their prices, we still haven't in 28 years of serving Yakima, not even fuel charges. We will be your consistent local internet. Washington Broadband, your original hometown source to the world.
I worked at a health club in college.
Give me your pitch, like if I walked in, go.
Well, clearly you work out already.
Next live, actor Victor Garber. Tomorrow at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
The Red Cross has declared an emergency regarding a low supply of donated blood. According to the organization's medical director, an additional 8,000 blood donations are needed each week in January just to keep up with hospital demand.
Without an increase in blood donation over the next couple of weeks, there won't be enough blood in hospital blood banks in order to allow doctors to respond to emergencies.
Blood donations help in surgeries and help patients who need blood and platelet transfusions. The Red Cross supplies about 40% of the country's donated blood. It especially needs platelets and blood from Group O donors, and if you can make an appointment to donate on the Red Cross Blood Donor app by visiting the organization's website or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. Ahead at 6:30, an interview with Pasco's mayor. But first, Stacey Lee has your reason to smile.
And your reason to smile are the blue skies. I know we had the gusty winds, but at least we got to see the sunshine today. Thanks for sharing that, Susan Elias. Grabbed this photo and sent it in. Remember, if you'd like to have your photo featured, get outside, snap it, and send it to me, slee@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Reason to Smile brought to you by West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental of Pasco.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino.
Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
When your back pain is your foot's fault. This is Dean's story.
I had back pain, and I honestly didn't know where to go.
Until a friend suggested the Good Feet store.
She had to explain to me the feet are connected to the back.
And get this.
As soon as I put on those Good Feet arch supports, the pressure lifted off my back. It's like finding that missing puzzle piece. Like, yes, this is it.
Stop by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Let's go! Don't miss the Harlem Globetrotters 2024 World Tour playing Toyota Center January 21st and Yakima Valley Sundome January 22nd. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/WA for tickets.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region, only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Family memories are made at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest winter stock reduction savings book. Pick up a copy in store. Save $15 on a 50-pound bag of Black Gold Explorer dry dog food, just $34.99. Save on Sterilite storage totes. The 54-quart is just $8.99. Plus save in sporting goods on Mr. Heater tank top heaters. Winter stock reduction priced at 30% off. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things Christmas. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Welcome back. The Richland Arts Commission is currently accepting nominations for the 2023 Supporting the Arts in Richland, or STAR Awards. The award will be given to 2 recipients, an organization or business and an individual. The STAR Awards recognize contributions to the arts within the city of Richland. Nominations must be submitted online or postmarked by this Thursday, January 11th. You can also nominate yourself if you wish. The Richland Arts Commission will consider the submissions at their January workshop, and the chosen recipients will receive their awards at a Richland City Council meeting in February or March. 2 candidates vying to become the police chief for the city of Richland. A live look at Richland City Hall, where a reception to introduce the 2 finalists to the public is underway. Plus, we're sitting down with Pasco's mayor to talk about the future of his city. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Happening now, a live look at Richland City Hall, where the city continues to host a reception for the 2 finalists who wish to become the city's top cop. Matthew Brown currently serves as the chief of police in Port Orchard. Daniel Chrisman currently serves as the police chief for the city of Selah. The city's reception runs for another hour until 7:30 tonight. Each of the Tri-Cities now have a new mayor to start 2024. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald sat down with each of them. Pete Serrano has been with the Pasco City Council for 6 years. He now holds the role of mayor. Riley asked Mayor Serrano what he wants to see for Pasco by the end of his term.
Well, certainly if Road 100's not done, we're going to hear that. I will hear that until I'm buried.
The Broadmoor Interchange project, which started at the end of 2023, is expected to be completed later this year. Constructing a multi-lane roundabout and a new loop ramp connecting eastbound I-182 to northbound Broadmoor Boulevard. Pasco Mayor Pete Serrano says by the end of 2025, when his term ends, he wants the community's growth to continue while keeping Pasco's roots intact.
It's not just growing, but again, I really want to make sure that we retain some of the benefits, some of our cultural benefits, and some of our rural ag influences that we have here in the history of downtown Pasco.
Mayor Serrano, who has lived in Pasco since 2015, says the goals coming up are taking a smart look at the growth plans.
I'm afraid that if we grow too fast and bring in too many amenities, we're going to lose some of that benefit of, we're going to now become, because of remote work, like a bedroom community to Seattle.
Serrano says he's worked under several different mayors in the past 6 years, and he's planning to take a little from each of them as he starts his term.
I've had the opportunity to learn from 3 very different personalities of how to embrace this position, and I'm hopefully going to take, my flair plus the benefits of those 3 individuals and really do my best, again, to represent the city.
He's also an attorney and general counsel with the Silent Majority Foundation. I asked how his experience in law will impact his tenure as Pasco's mayor.
What I love about our council is the diversity that we have of backgrounds. I thought it was an opportunity with the new council to have that ability to share with them my experience and to really bring, kind of, again, to your point, the assets of being an attorney and that leadership and have that sitting at the helm.
Pete Serrano is our new mayor.
The role of mayor is appointed by fellow council members who turn the role over to Serrano on Tuesday, January 2nd, with a 6-1 vote.
That was Riley Fitzgerald reporting. Serrano is also running for Washington's Attorney General in 2024. We hear from Richland's Mayor Teresa Richardson coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest. You could probably hear the blustery conditions in our area today as powerful wind gusts whipped through the region. While they should die down tomorrow, we are not quite done with windy conditions just yet. Stacey Lee is tracking your First Alert forecast.
Good Tuesday evening. Well, we've had those strong gusty winds. They continue tonight. We could see some scattered showers through the area, blizzard conditions in the mountains, and those temperatures are about to plummet. That high wind advisory will expire tomorrow at 10, but the winds are not going to be done with us. They're going to be returning on Thursday. Here's that weather pattern, what we're seeing over the next couple of days. The brunt of that storm will wrap up tonight. We'll get a little bit of a break as it moves down to the south. Oregon, though, is going to get hit pretty good with some substantial snow in the Oregon Cascades. But for now, that blizzard warning in place till tomorrow morning. 18 to 24 inches of snow that's going to cross the Cascade Mountains, 6 to 20 in the Blues. So again, driving could be difficult to impossible over the next couple of days. So want to take it very easy out there. Temperatures overnight tonight starting to cool. We were rather warm last night, but that cold front has moved in. We'll be below freezing in the foothills of the Blues, just barely above freezing in the Tri-Cities, and will be chilly tonight in the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. I'll get to more details in your First Alert full weather forecast. Back to you.
Well, lots of attention remains on the Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft after a door plug flew off of a flight that left Portland Friday. We're hearing from the teacher who found the piece of plane in his backyard. ABC's Sherry Preston has the latest.
New developments in the investigation into the Alaska Airlines plane after part of it fell off mid-flight. The National Transportation Safety Board now not sure the bolts that were supposed to hold the door plug in place were ever installed.
We don't know if the bolts were loose. We don't know if bolts were in there fractured, or possibly the bolts weren't there at all.
Alaska Airlines says inspections of its fleet have revealed loose hardware visible on some of its MAX 9s. And United Airlines, which operates 79 MAX 9 planes, says it also found loose bolts on some of its door plugs.
We have heard reports from United, Alaska, and Boeing about loose bolts. We are aware of those. Those are being reported to the Federal Aviation Administration, who's in charge of the inspections. and the mandates for the repair.
The FAA grounding 171 Boeing 737 MAX 9 in the wake of the Alaska Airlines incident last week. Passengers report that when the door plug, which is used to cover optional emergency exits, detached 16,000 feet in the air, cell phones, tray tables, and headrests were sucked out of the cabin, and a teenager's shirt ripped off.
His seatbelt had saved his life because that's why he didn't have a shirt on, was the suction had just torn it off.
No one was seriously injured, and it just happened that no one was sitting in the two seats next to the door plug. A teacher in Portland found the section of the plane in his backyard.
What everybody was looking for in Portland was actually in my backyard, and I was the first one to actually see it.
The door plug now heading to an NTSB lab in Washington, D.C. to be examined.
There is more than likely a problem here with the latching mechanism or with the way it was installed.
In a statement, Boeing saying it is committed to every Boeing airplane meeting design specifications and the highest safety and quality standards. We regret the impact this has had on our customers and their passengers. Sherry Preston, ABC News, New York.
An Oregon woman is speaking out about the ordeal that unfolded when the door plug came off mid-flight. Kelly Bartlett was seated 3 rows in front of where the fuselage door of the plane blew out.
So at first I thought it was just the window, and then I realized it was the whole panel, and that the kid who was sitting in that row, like, his seatbelt had saved his life because that's why he didn't have a shirt on, was the suction had just torn it off.
The child and his mom, who sat near the door plug when it got ripped out of the plane, had moved to sit next to Bartlett. The noise from the exposed gap in the plane made talking impossible, so they communicated through a notes app on a cell phone. Bartlett learned the child's name is Jack and that he and his mom were okay. Then something else happened that Bartlett didn't expect.
He said, "Let's get a selfie to commemorate the experience." I'm like, okay, so we kind of leaned in and took a quick selfie, which was funny, and like I had not thought of that at the moment, but right now I'm kind of glad I have that picture.
Amazingly, no one on the flight got hurt. A consumer alert: Ford has recalled nearly 140,000 vehicles due to a safety-related concern. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 2016 through 2018 Ford Focuses and 2018 through 2022 EcoSports have faulty oil pump drive belts. The problem can cause a loss of oil pressure and increase the chance of an engine stall or loss of power braking. The company will notify owners of affected vehicles and repair the issue for free. You can find more information on the NHTSA website. A recall tonight of HomeMedics personal massagers, the company recalling nearly 87,000 of its products. That's due to a risk of the device overheating during charging, creating a potential fire and burn risk. So far, there's been 17 reports of the massagers overheating. They sold online and in stores between September 2020 and November 2023. If you have one, stop using or charging the device and return it to HomeMedics for a refund or credit. Millions of Americans may lose internet access or face higher internet prices as early as April if Congress fails to act quickly to approve more funding for a popular federal aid program. That program is the Affordable Connectivity Program, or ACP. It provides a monthly discount on internet to low-income households that qualify. Nearly 23 million households currently use that benefit. Last year, the Biden administration asked for $6 billion to extend the program. But tomorrow, lawmakers in Congress are expected to consider a proposal to put $7 billion towards that extension. The FCC says for now it's planning to wind down the program by simply not letting anybody else sign up. In business news, a Moody's Analytics report shows more empty office space now than at any time since 1979. The reason? More people working remotely. In fact, office vacancy rates rose to 19.6% in the last quarter. That marks the largest quarterly jump since the first quarter of 2021 during the pandemic. The only bright spot, Class A office space, which accounts for the newest and most modern buildings. Office space in the suburbs get more use than in cities. Moody's says that's likely because they offer easier commutes. Very windy conditions today in our area with lots of snow falling in the mountains. The wind will die down, but will make a return. Stacey Lee is tracking your First Alert forecast. Plus, severe weather continues to hammer large swaths of the country. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Next extra, Emma Stone, still rocking that Golden Globe winning glow.
It's incredible. How do you feel?
We've got Emma on her whirlwind night and putting an end to season 1 of The Curse. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hi, I'm Gino at Italstone.
Hi, I'm Andrew at Italstone. Excited to join my father's business, a true family business.
And we got great news for you. We just got a fantastic deal on quartz and granite slabs that we want to pass on to you. You'll be shocked at the savings. Come and see us for a free estimate. You'll be glad you did. We are with you every step of the way.
We're Washington Broadband, Yakima's original internet company, with over 250 square miles of fixed wireless, 60 miles of cable, 20 miles of fiber to the home. We are serious internet. Throughout the year, our crews are building fiber and cable to homes and businesses in the upper Yakima Valley. We've never raised our prices in 28 years. With 7-day-a-week support, we're also a phone company. Go to WABroadband.com to find us. We're Yakima's hometown source to the world.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brux night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brux night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to BruxNightGuard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's BruxNightGuard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and you won, and you've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
For a small organization like us, that is not an insignificant amount of money.
I'm more of a behind-the-scenes person, so when I do get the recognition for the stuff that I do, it's like very rewarding.
She was just the perfect person.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Welcome back. Weather-related disasters cost the country a record-breaking amount last year, $28 billion. According to NOAA, drought in the South and Midwest became the most expensive disaster. It caused numerous issues, stunted crop growth, and severe weather conditions across the country also caused wildfires, flooding, and record heat waves. NOAA says 2023 became the 5th warmest year in the country since the climate record began 129 years ago. Widespread dangerous weather is causing problems from coast to coast. Nearly every state in the U.S. faces extreme weather conditions, from blizzard warnings in the Pacific Northwest to tornado watches in the South. ABC's Derek Dennis has more.
Debris littering the beaches, trees toppled, and houses damaged after storms ravaged the Florida Panhandle. There it is. A reported tornado hitting near Panama City with high wind gusts.
It's right over there.
And in Tallahassee, the state capital, schools and many businesses are closed due to severe weather. Governor Ron DeSantis declaring a state of emergency for 49 counties.
This is somewhat of a unique start to the legislative session because every government building except this one is closed in Tallahassee.
There have been more than a dozen reported tornadoes from Texas to Georgia since Monday and widespread power outages. Southeast of Houston, Tonya McGrew was on her way home last night as the storm was coming through. She says she's thankful no one was hurt when the metal roof from the carport flew off.
And it looks like our tree just opened its arms and held that metal.
And winter weather is battering parts of both coasts and with heavy snow in the heartland. Candidates on the campaign trail ahead of the Iowa caucus having to adjust their schedules for the weather.
We're going to be there, no matter what. So thank you for showing up.
And heavy rain drenching areas from Louisiana to New England, making driving treacherous.
If you have nothing to do, stay at home.
Governors in North Carolina and New Jersey declaring a state of emergency ahead of the storm.
1 to 4 inches of heavy rain, strong winds, and potential coastal flooding.
That was ABC's Derek Dennis reporting. Forecasters predict more cross-country storms over the next weeks, with the potential for lots of rain, heavy snow, and damaging winds from coast to coast.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've jumped on that weather roller coaster as we have multiple blizzard warnings across the Cascades and the Blues. We've upped our totals of 18 to 24 inches. Some spots of the Cascades, like the northern portion, could see up to 4 feet of snow by tomorrow or through Thursday, let's say. We're relatively clear through the Columbia Basin and the Yakima Valley. We had a few flakes up there this morning, 16 to 20 inches. And again, those strong gusty winds in the Blues. So we want to be careful. Travel could be impossible through the region. Here's our storm track on Wednesday. For the most part, it starts moving down to the south. We're going to get some heavy snow here in the Cascade Mountains. Think Hood Mountain. They're going to see maybe up to 4 to 5 feet of snow there with this system as it moves down. It will continue to move to the south, but don't worry, there's another system sitting out on the Pacific. Here's what our Futurecast is showing us tonight. Those snow showers pretty heavy down in the Columbia River Gorge as well, around the Dalles area. Moving to the east, we could see a few flakes overnight tonight. Columbia Basin, mainly rain showers in the Hermiston area, Walla Walla. Pendleton, or at least east of Pendleton, will continue to see snow showers, and we could pick up a few snowflakes there as well. We'll clear out. Those gusty winds continue to move in with this system. Here's some more showers overnight, early morning hours, which could impact that commute. Definitely tomorrow morning. This is going to be tricky here across the Blue Mountains as well as the Columbia River Gorge. That system eventually stays to the south. But we've got a lot more coming. Again, those scattered showers pick up again as we have another system moving through on Thursday. That's when we're going to see those strong gusty winds pick back up in the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. Here comes some snow showers. Thursday morning, we could see some snow or school delays there for Yakima and Ellensburg as well. Even a few flakes possible in the lower elevations of the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area, and through the Pendleton region. So very active weather with that high wind advisory. That's going to expire tomorrow, but we'll probably see another one issued for Thursday. Check out these wind gusts. They're pretty wild, and it doesn't really calm down much tonight. A little bit in Walla Walla, but check out Tri-Cities. It's just going to stay windy all night long. This is tomorrow morning. It will start to calm down slightly, and then, as I said, late Wednesday into early Thursday morning, those winds pick back up, and we'll see those 30 and 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Not quite as strong as today, but definitely there. The other big story, of course, is the Arctic air that's coming our way. We have a big drop in our temperatures. Check that out, from 44 on Thursday down to 26. We're going to be running a good 10 to 20 or so degrees below our average for this time of year. There's those 40s. We get to the 30s by Friday, and then we stay in the teens. Those overnight lows, very chilly, will be down in the single digits in many areas. Let's plan your day tomorrow, however. It looks like we'll stay mainly dry with maybe some sun breaks in Yakima tomorrow. Same thing for the Tri-Cities. Temperatures hitting the upper 30s and mid 40s by the midday, but look for those showers and maybe some mixed precip for Walla Walla tomorrow, which could impact your morning commute and cause some either school delays or maybe closures. So we'll keep an eye on Walla Walla tomorrow morning very, very closely. So again, be safe out there. Check those past reports. Maybe just stay in the Columbia Basin or the Yakima Valley because the weather's a little bit cray-cray in the mountains. I've got more on the way. We'll get that 7-day planning forecast coming up. Back to you.
Well, it's a destination for warming up amid the cold winter temperatures. Next, see Quinn's Hot Springs Resort like never before when we fly the Northwest. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
George and Heidi use Verizon. Dan and Tina have Spectrum Mobile. With Verizon, George and Heidi pay way more for their 2 unlimited lines. With Spectrum, Dan and Tina get 1 unlimited mobile line for $29.99 and their second line free. And with Spectrum, there are no added taxes or hidden fees. Dan and Tina save big, over $1,500 in savings. So George and Heidi, what do you think?
We're switching to Spectrum.
Get 1 unlimited line for $29.99 and get your next line free. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes. And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
Not being able to see up close can be frustrating. Introducing Eye Candy, the sweet new way to see everything bigger, brighter, and better than ever before. This lightweight, easy-to-hold magnifier utilizes an optical-grade lens that enlarges print by 300%. Yes, 300%. Embedded in Eye Candy's frame are 12 anti-glare LED lights that dramatically help increase clarity. It's a flashlight and magnifier in one. Lightweight and portable, Eye Candy is ideal for dimly lit restaurants. Read recipes, prescription bottles, or nutritional information. Order now to get your Eye Candy for only $19.99. But wait, there's breaking news. Eye Candy may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Eye Candy is shutting down and stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 Eye Candies per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-931-3546 or visit tryeyecandy.com. That's 1-800-931-3546. Order now.
Do you want Apple Valley News Now anywhere, anytime? Then you need Apple Valley News Now Plus for your phone, tablet, and streaming box. It's local news and first alert weather on your schedule from people you trust. Get Apple Valley News Now Plus for your phone, tablet, or streaming box today.
Next ET, our Jay-Z exclusive, behind the scenes of his new passion project, plus Jay's hot take on Usher's Super Bowl halftime show.
And I think he'll take his rightful place.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now. The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Sometimes you just need a break from it all. There's a place in the wilds of Montana that offers relaxation and a dip in some hot springs. Quinn's Resort is our focus tonight as we fly the Northwest.
When people drive into Quinn's, they're utterly amazed because we're nestled on the Clark Fork River, deep in this beautiful canyon. It's very rugged, it's gorgeous.
Look around you, you get every day it's a different scenery, and the wildlife, just the atmosphere, the foliage, it's all great. The fishing, the hiking, the hunting, if you're into that, it's all here, right in paradise.
The hot springs is the real draw. What would Quinn's be if it wasn't a Quinn's Hot Springs Resort?
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
George and Heidi use Verizon for their mobile service. Dan and Tina have Spectrum Mobile. Both couples have 2 lines and both get unlimited data and nationwide 5G. But there's a big difference. With Verizon, George and Heidi pay way more.
That's too much.
Way too much.
Plus taxes.
And fees.
With Spectrum, Dan and Tina get 1 unlimited mobile line for $29.99 and their second line free. All with no added taxes and no hidden fees. Start saving way more. Visit SpectrumMobile.com, a Spectrum store, or call 844-517-2999 today. Dan and Tina save big, over $1,500 in savings.
Really?
Spectrum Mobile has the fastest wireless speeds, and they get reliable coast-to-coast service with a connection they can count on. So George and Heidi, what do you think?
We're switching to Spectrum.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and get 1 unlimited line for $29.99 and get your next line free for a year. Visit SpectrumMobile.com, a Spectrum store, or call 844-517-2999 today.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region, only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Family memories are made at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone from US Cellular.
She's here.
Then, give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at US Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Hi, I'm David Smith.
And I'm Tori Smith, local owners of Mattress Depot USA.
We both grew up in the Seattle area.
But unlike our large competitors, we still live in this community.
We do business with local manufacturers from right here in the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, we realize that your top priority is to get a quality mattress at the best possible price. And that's what we do.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back. Let's take a final look at the weather.
All right, let's break down the 7-day planning forecast. Not a bad day. We had some sun breaks. We had that early morning stuff in Yakima. Tomorrow, slight chance of some showers. More than likely going to get a little bit of a break and maybe some sunshine coming through. Then we see the system picking back up. Those gusty winds pick up on Thursday. We're going to have a potential of having some snow develop overnight Thursday into Friday and possibly on Saturday. And then look at those chilly temperatures. The teens during the day with single digits overnight. That's Tri-Cities in Yakima. Let's take a look at Walla Walla. A lot more active there. We could see that rain-snow mix for the next couple of days. Snow possible on Friday morning. That could impact our schools. And again, we have mixed precip through Hermiston with, well, potentially some snow. A good 70% chance on Saturday and possibly into Sunday for both areas, with once again those temperatures well below the average, down in the teens with single digits overnight. Be safe out there. Try to stay warm. And again, there's more updates at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Thank you for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. We are back tonight at 11.